Hey Aries, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, this is Earth Child Tarot. Welcome to this space, and it's great to feel your energy for the first time. And for those of you who are existing subscribers, I really appreciate your love and support always. So Aries, let's go ahead and jump into your tarot reading for the month of September. We're in September. Clearly I don't know what time is, but also, Aries, just know that, which I probably should have told everyone in their other readings, I will be posting Mars is retrograde. It's going to be in retrograde from today until November 13th of this year. Okay, Mars goes into retrograde every 2 years. Every 2 years, I believe. So it's been a hot minute since we've experienced Mars is retrograde. So a lot of masculine energy, a lot of aggression, you may need to watch out for. And it is in retrograde in your sign, which is why I feel it is appropriate to bring that up within your reading, because it's definitely those who have Aries in their chart, in your chart Aries, this planet will affect you guys, okay? So whatever is in this September reading may pertain to that, okay? Even though I may not directly bring up Mars, but wherever your Mars placement is in your chart Aries, also whether it's Aries or another sign in your Mars, definitely pay attention to that during this period of September 9th to November 13th, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, which is really nice to see. So the topic that the universe or spirit or your creator is going to touch on in the month of September 2020 is all about your abundance and your prosperity, your passions, okay? It's all about that fire, right? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there could be those of you who are, you may have a lot of fire in your chart, or you have a drive, you have a lot of drive, okay? Bear in mind that this, whatever is blocking this in the month of September will be addressed or targeted, okay, by the universe for you guys, whether it be by Mars is retrograde or just by the powers that may be, okay? So your abundance, your passion, you're discovering certain aspects of life that bring much more color into your not in your circumstances, but into your experiences on a day-to-day basis or on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. This is what is going to be at the forefront for you guys in the month of September, okay? So let's see. Page of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, or you guys have a child, or there is some type of a message, a written message, possibly something on paper or something printed on paper. You may get a card in the mail or something like that, or some type of a letter from someone, because I see the Page of Swords as writing or something about, or actually some physical form of communication as well. So either you're going to get a message from someone over the phone, like they're going to call you, or you may end up getting something in regards to written communication on paper, okay? Four of Swords. So there's more sword energy here, which is interesting. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Definitely in need of a break here. In need of some rest and relaxation. Restoration of energy. Needing to quiet your mind a little bit. No overthinking things. We have the World card here, first major arcana out. So this is Capricorn energy. This can also represent Leo, Sagittarius possibly, fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, but karma. Finally living out your karma, finishing off that cycle of karma, karmic energy, whether it be from your past in this lifetime or from a past life. Okay, we always reap what we sow, right? We reap the good. If we sow the good, we reap the good. We sow the bad, we reap the bad. Eventually, right? Eventually, the good and the bad can definitely get mixed in the process, but the main result is what you sow, or what you reap. I'm sorry. I also get the sense, for some reason, I can't really form words for some reason. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just feeling overwhelmed today, Aries. But I feel like there may be those of you who may be having a hard time communicating. Or having a hard, maybe you're mixing your words a little bit, and it's probably because of, or maybe not thinking straight, and it's possibly because of being too busy. I also get the sense that I hear take naps. Get used to taking naps. Get used to taking a break for a few minutes to breathe if someone irritates you or frustrates you. There's something that's coming full circle for you guys, Aries, and it has something to do with your communication. It has something to do with what you're willing to learn about something. It could be something you're willing to learn, opening yourself to learning something new about your job, about money, about your family, something emotional, something mental or psychological. But remember, the overall energy is this Ace of Wands. Okay. Last but not least, out of the tarot, we have the Hermit. So we're going to clarify these momentarily once we finish reading your oracle messages. But this is just showing me, Aries, it's a time to go within. With the Hermit card, again, even though the light's still lit, the wick is still burning. It doesn't mean that the shop is closed, or that it's, or at least not permanently, just temporarily. Maybe business is closed early today, or for this month. Maybe there are those of you who just need to take a break for a time. For those of you who have online businesses, maybe you're sending out a written letter or a written announcement. For those of you, this is for those of you who have your own business, or you have a lot of people who look up to you or who expect something from you as far as products or services. I get the sense that there may be those of you who are deciding to take a holiday and just kind of close up shop, but sending out an announcement to everyone, either through email, on your website page, on your, or through actual written announcements that you mail to your customers' houses, possibly through your company. I don't know where that came from, but for one of you or any of you who have your online business, there may be a need for you to just take some time off. For those of you who have children, again, same thing. You may need to find a way. I know that's easier said than done. For those of you who have children, you're committed to being a parent in that way, and there's no break for you. Find some type of a way to be able to get a nap in. I know that's again, it's easier said than done. So I don't mean that lightly in any way. I hope I don't come across that way for those of you who have children. But I just get the sense, Aries, that you guys have a lot to do, or you've done a lot. And there is a need, if you want to maintain this Ace of Wands, this fire, your passion, your love for whatever it is that you do. This could also be a love of someone else. It could be another person. It could be a family member, a friend, or your significant other. There is still the need to kind of, let the person know, hey, I need my space, or I need to kind of spend some time alone. This is just what I'm getting from the tarot so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your oracle messages are speaking to you guys about in September. We have Soulkin, and it says recognition, family, and kinship. So once again, like I said, for those of you who have children, well, I feel, okay, this is not children. It can be, but it has something to do with family, and it has something to do with a soul bond, Aries. That I feel this card, even though it says family, recognition, and kinship, this card also speaks about letting go of those that we have sworn to be committed to or to be loyal to. Because for some of you, some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, a Libra, or a Capricorn, or another fire sign. But I get the sense, Virgo, that there is a need to take a break from someone because you've done too much for them and they need to find their own way. But this card can also represent for some of you that what you've done towards your family, what you've worked so hard for, is paying off. But don't get caught up in feeling that you have to do for those of you who have children who may be older, I get the sense that, maybe just understand they have to find their own way. Though for children those of you who have children who, and they're adults. But if this is your family, if there are those of you who have family ties that have not poured into you the support and love and nourishment and nurturing energy that you've poured into them, you may need to kind of put a halt to it for a little bit and take a break, because whatever you've done for your family, whether it was too much or just the right amount, is turned into karma, good or bad. So there are those of you who have reaped good karma for what you've done for your family, or what you've done for those who work beneath you or underneath you, in a company. You're going to get this beautiful abundance. But for those of you who are doing too much, some of that may backfire, okay? And that's when this is going to come to the forefront. You have to start thinking about, okay, what is it that I want for my life? For others of you with the Page of Swords coming out, I also get the sense that there are those of you who are younger. You're younger, maybe in your 20s, or maybe at a young age, you had to grow up very fast and learn quickly. Okay? We have the Wolf. And it says, Pathfinder, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures, So you guys are leaders, Aries. You guys have a lot to give. But in order to continue giving this world more of your beautiful energy, in order to help your family or to help those who look up to you, those you inspire, you have to be healthy first. You have to be willing to take breaks. You have to be willing to step back. There's a certain way you've been doing things, Aries, that no longer is suiting you. Like it says, you're a teacher and you help others find their way. That I feel that's your destiny, or that's what you were put down here for. Those of you who are put down here to be teachers and trailblazers in some way, shape, or form. There's still a balance to that. There are those of you who have, it's just, all I see is blood, sweat, and tears, whether it be with your family situation or your finances. Some of you guys really work hard for what you want and for what you desire and what you need for your family or for yourselves, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this Page of Swords is speaking to you guys about. For my lovely Aries for the month of September 2020. Why is the Page of Swords here? Universe Source for Aries. Their September 2020 messages. We have the Five of Cups. So disappointment. Some people call this crying over spilled milk. Page of Cups. It's another page. So I feel like there are those of you who don't necessarily feel this leadership. You just step up to the plate, but you don't necessarily feel that within yourselves. You may feel like a page. You may not feel like a king or a queen. You may just feel, some of you guys may feel stomped on or feel like you're not being appreciated for what you've done. The universe is confirming that you deserve all the good things that come your way, that you are a king or a queen, or that you are a goddess, or, you know, a god, or, you know, whoever, goddess energy, god energy, queen, king, queen energy, whatever you don't really see yourself as, the universe is saying that this is what you are because of the work that you've done. For others of you, there is a need to still open yourself to learn. And, you know, yes, because you guys have done a lot, you guys have accomplished so much, but don't get in your mind that you don't have much more to learn. You know, some of you guys just might get a message from someone from your past, someone who's disappointed you. Again, some of you guys may have a younger child who's a water sign. But others of you, there's a need to have a conversation, or there will be a conversation with someone from your past, or someone who constantly disappoints you. They might be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, specifically a Pisces. Then we have the Ten of Cups. So there's that water energy. So this is a time, Aries, for you guys to really pinpoint what you want. What is it that you really want? And when we have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the work that you've put in, or the work that you desire to put into your life, or within a project, or within a relationship, I see it paying off. I do see it paying off. You taking the initiative, I feel, some of you guys have multiple children here. And there's going to be some really, there may be some disappointments with that, possibly. But maybe you're going to get a message from your child, or you're going to send a message to your child. But for those of you, in general, there is a message between you and another person, or between you and another company. A message that's going to be sent out, something that may have disappointed you in the past. It was connected to your emotional well-being. And I get the sense that this is your time. Whenever this energy comes through, for those of you who resonate with this energy of this message coming through, or this conversation that you end up having with someone, be prepared to learn. Use your intuition. Be prepared for this new journey, because I feel that this is going to be you, again, reaping what you've sown. And it's going to make you feel better. It will make you feel better for sure. Okay. Oh no, well, my camera, its battery, or my laptop's battery, because I'm using my laptop's camera, is about to die. So just bear with me, you guys. Ooh, I just have to plug it in really quickly. All right. All right, so that should be better. Sorry, you guys. Today has been all over the place. So yeah, there's something that's attached to your well-being emotionally and your happiness. There is a conversation or some type of situation where you need to open yourselves up to learning. You have to open yourselves up to understanding more about this situation, or more about yourselves even, maybe, so that you can come to an understanding of why this person was in your life, or why someone did what they did, or why you're in the predicament that you're in, if that makes sense. But there is a conversation here. Also, if there's anything that you've been procrastinating on, Aries, make sure you step up to the plate with that. Don't talk big, do big, right? Now we have the Four of Swords, that rest and relaxation, that restorative energy here. Ooh, there's a lot of Libra energy here. Some of you guys may have Libra in your chart, or you're dealing with a Libra. All right, let's see. Why is the Four of Swords here? Universe source for my lovely Aries for their September 2020 messages. for Aries. 10 of Pentacles. You guys have 3 10s in your reading so far. 8 of Cups. 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands again. So you guys, and then wow, the bottom of that one, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You guys, your health depends on your rest and relaxation. It depends on this. Pentacles I see as physical, the earthly plane, your body, your mind, what you eat, what you drink, what you put in your hair, what you put on your skin, how you take care of yourselves. Yes, it can also represent finances. That's also tangible things, a job, a relationship. Those are tangible things. Like you can touch those things, you can feel them, you can hear them. But this also represents your health, your bodily functions. Okay? And with the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords coming out, you need to step away from stress, things that are stressing you out. If there are people in your life who are more than capable of figuring things out for themselves, okay, so some of you guys may have gotten yourself too deep into something. It could be for some of you guys, you may have been taking care of someone, or you feel, I'm not saying that you guys are too deep. That's not what the universe is saying. But in your minds, you may feel like, okay, I got in too deep with this, or this is my parent, or this is my family member, or this is my friend, or my significant other. Some of you guys may feel like you're in too deep to let go or to walk away, but the universe is going to test you with that, I feel. And you don't want the universe to force you to sit down, because usually that ends up happening where if we as human beings don't sit down and we don't listen to what the universe is saying to us or what our creator says to us, sometimes it has to force us into a situation in order for us to listen, if that makes sense. Okay, so there is a need to walk away with the 8 of Cups here. You need to walk away from something. I don't think that it's permanently, it can be, but I think that it's temporary. Take a break, walk away from things that disappoint you in the moment. Just take a break, relieve your stress and your anxiety and depression. Take a break. Take a break. Okay. Now we have the World card. It's that karmic energy. It's Capricorn. It's things coming full circle, completion. The World card, universe. Why is the World card here for my beautiful Aries for September 2020? Why is the World card here? Two of Swords again. There's that Libra energy. For some of you guys, there's some things that happen at night, or some maybe ideas that you get at night, or something tends to happen consistently at night for some of you. Maybe there are some really bad thoughts or emotions, or some really stressful emotions that tend to conflict you at night for some of you. Knight of Cups. Again, what do you want? The Knight of Cups is representing the heart chakra, in my opinion, with this card. It can also represent an offer, definitely an offer. For those of you, there's an offer coming through that you probably may have received a long time ago. Maybe you rejected it or you weren't ready for it back then, but you're ready for it now. Okay, maybe you guys are going to end up choosing between 2 options, but there's one of the options that are going to be very clear to you that you should choose, and there's going to be an option that's going to be pretty clear that you shouldn't choose. Okay, but I think there are those of you who are, the universe is asking that you just let it unfold. Okay, just let things come to you. Okay, let the offers come to you, and you decide as you go along, right? Wheel of Fortune again. So there's some huge change coming to you guys. There's some change that you can't control, karmic change. Okay, again, good or bad, but I see that this is good, really good karma coming you guys' way, but it also depends on what your perspective of good and bad karma is, because whatever needs to be released, whatever needs to be destroyed in your lives, it's up to you to decide, whether that's good enough, if that's a good option for you or not, because some things that we have to let go of can be hard. It can be really hard. Okay, but I do see an offer coming through to you all, and it could be a romantic offer too. You could be choosing between 2 people during September, but this is a good This is going to be a good thing for you guys. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So there is something about karma. Some of you guys are dealing with a karmic partner here, whether it be a friend, a family member, or a significant other. Or you have multiple karmic, maybe you have a family curse or some type of a family karmic situation for some of you, where it's just not, you just feel like you can't get to the goals that you want for yourself because you're so focused on a family situation that may be holding you back, or you feel is holding you back. But I think that that's going to crumble. I don't see anything terrible happening. Like, I don't see anything really intense happening. It depends on your circumstance, but I just get the sense that emotionally and karmically, you guys need to let go of taking care of certain situations that belong to others. Okay, yes, you guys are leaders. Yes, you guys are trailblazers. Yes, blazers. Yes, you guys are meant to help and to protect your family or whoever, or your job, or your employees, whoever you're protecting. For those of you who have children, that's a different story. If your children are little, you know, and they're not adults, you know, and they're still children, obviously, you know, focus on them, but still implement taking naps, you know. But if your children are older and you still find yourself really trying to meet their needs, you're not really giving them the chance to grow, right? For those of you who have adult children, let them grow. For those of you who are dealing with family situations that is not your children, maybe you're taking care of a parent, or maybe you're a parentified sibling, you know, and you take care of your siblings. Again, you're going to have some offers coming through, or you're going to have, if there's anything that's deterring you from your goals and your passions, you need to really focus, Aries, on what it is that you truly desire. That is at the forefront for you guys, okay? Last but not least, we have the Hermit. So once again, going within, reflecting on some things, right? We are in Virgo season currently. My lovely Aries. Why is the Hermit card here? Yeah, there's some clarity you guys are going to gain while sitting alone by yourselves at home or wherever. Justice, like I said, there's going to be some things that you guys are going to need to let go of. Some of you guys are going to end up taking somebody to court. Maybe it'll just pop into your head while you're reflecting and you decide, you know what, this person needs to be sued. Or, you know, for others of you, maybe it's child support, maybe it's some type of legal documents, getting some type of a license, you know, something about the government or something about legal issues or legal experiences, you know, maybe for your online business or something, getting the right license, certification, or paperwork. But on a much more deeper and spiritual sense, this is about letting go. This is Libra. So once again, some of you guys may have Libra in your chart somewhere, or you're dealing with a Libra that you need to kind of step back away from. You may live at a distance from them. Okay, but there is a need to sit with self and balance your mind, balance your thoughts, balance your emotions, and come to an agreement with yourself and the universe that it's time to let go of what no longer serves you. Okay, Queen of Cups. So some of you guys are dealing with a water sign that you guys are taking to court, or you're dealing with a water sign that you guys are working with, or this is you, Aries. This may be you connecting with that heart chakra and understanding that feminine goddess energy, whether you're male or female. Getting in touch with that feminine energy of loving yourself, knowing what you want. Okay, not being afraid of how you feel, being confident in how you feel about something because of how your intuition, you know, communicates that, right? Then we have the Five of Cups again. So there may be a water sign, you guys, from your past. Maybe you've known them when you were a child, or when you were little, or back when you were younger, or and maybe they may come back to you and you may be able to balance things out with them and connect with them and communicate with them. But again, if it's not a water sign, it could be anybody, any sign. But there is something in regards to the past, or disappointment, or crying over spilled milk. Don't dwell on what doesn't work. Don't dwell on what doesn't work. What doesn't work means it's not for you anymore. But what does work, focus on that. Take a break. Ponder it, weigh it out, you know, see how it feels. But if there is a situation, whether it be friends, family, significant other, that's not working for you in that moment, walk away from it. Just walk away. I don't see any like breakups necessarily, but I do see the need to just let go of the emotional attachments when things become toxic. In any given moment that it happens. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So some of you guys are actually going to drive, or someone's going to drive to you. Okay? There's some type of a commitment here after the hermiting phase. After you guys kind of take a break, the energies are going to start kicking back in again. The wheel's going to start turning again, right? And you have the sun on top of this Chariot with the 2 stars, and you have the sun at the bottom of that. So things are going to lighten up. But that's up to you, Aries. It's up to you to actually take the time to rest, to take a break. Okay? To start saying no, saying, hey, I'm tired, I'm drained, I'm stressed, you know, give me a break, right? Take a break, Aries. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I love you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. And I hope to see you guys in your next reading. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.